Well, we were looking for a program to help our struggling students in high school, those that are coming in missing credits and needing more credits than they could gain mathematically. So a neighboring county had a program that they were using, and they were using Odysseyware to help facilitate that program. So that was our first introduction to Odysseyware, but soon afterwards we found out it was so much more, and it's really opened a lot of doors for us here in White County. So Odysseyware was a really great fit. It allowed us to go K-12 with a vendor that would allow us to integrate other systems of data and really share that information well with all of our schools, and to help us grow within existing programs. So we found that through Odysseyware and ClassPace and through Spark, that all those things fit needs that we had here in White County. We were looking for another vendor for our benchmark testing. We had been using a different vendor, and we just didn't have, once we got that data, we didn't know where to go with it. And so we were looking for a vendor that could not only give us that data, but then where we could take it to the next step and prescribe and then do remediation and enrichment activities. So we ended up going with NWEA, doing map testing. We had been with them once before, so we were a little bit familiar with that. But what we liked about it so well was that it also married with Odysseyware, and then it gave us somewhere to go with that, and that was really the missing piece. So we had several different vendors of different products that we were trying, and all the different schools were trying to make their benchmark data work, and with NWEA flowing right into Odysseyware, it was just a perfect marriage. And now we could finally take that next step and really go farther and help address those skill deficits with all of our students. This was a huge win for us, to get us all on the same page. And now those numbers all mean something to us. When we sit down at the table, regardless of what school, we can get together as grade levels across the district now and have good conversation about data that makes sense, because we're all using that same platform. As we've experimented, as we learned more about Odysseyware, we learned that ClassPace would be that next step to kind of dig deeper and go into lesson by lesson, skill by skill, and help our students. So that was a huge, learning curve, but it was really exciting for our teachers to say, now I have something, I have a tool that when I've diagnosed that this is what the problem is, now I can specifically target it with this particular this tool set. So that was really exciting. And then to get into Spark and take it down to the K2 level was even more exciting. So, that's been really empowering for our teachers to finally have something that they can do something with. It's been so long that as administrators we said, hey, we've got to fix this, but we didn't give them an answer. And I feel like with Odysseyware and NWEA, we now have this ability to really have a tool to get things done. I love the fact that we're a school system, and we're sharing those things commonality. I never want to take the autonomy out of the classroom. Within those four walls, I want the teachers to decide how I'm going to utilize Odysseyware, but we do want to make sure they have that tool in their toolbox, and that they have something they can really use that they know is going to be tied data-wise to their students and help them learn. And Odysseyware has been there to do that too. It's been fantastic, the support. I don't really feel like we bought a product. I really feel like we bought a partner. We've felt very supported in all of the professional development that we've received, and I think that our school system has felt that as well. The teachers have been very receptive. The Odysseyware representatives know us by name when they come into it. They know our teachers by name, and so we really have felt that we've linked up with a partnership there, and I think that's been a big part in the belief and the trust that our teachers have, and that's why it's been successful. My educational philosophy is love kids, work hard, and pursue excellence. I feel like it's very simplistic, but everything we do, I think, can be encapsulated in those three phrases. So first and foremost is love kids. If you don't love kids, you're in the wrong business if you're in education. And so first and foremost, we've got to care for our students. Next is work hard, and that's where I feel like Odysseyware comes in. We work really hard at addressing our standards, at teaching to student deficits and meeting their needs, and Odysseyware does a great job of helping us do that. It's a fantastic tool to have in that toolbox. And then pursuing excellence is just getting better at that. And so that's where I feel like we are right now in our relationship with Odysseyware. We're growing in our application and how we address students and needs with Odysseyware. And we're learning more. We go with ClassPace, and we've just finished our first year of working with that, and Spark as well. But now where BASE comes in and you get into social emotional learning and looking at the whole child, it's really exciting to be able to put all those things together and be able to do it with one partner and one platform that people are already familiar with, that our teachers, our faculty and staff understand, oh, this is Odysseyware. This is good stuff. We're excited to put that in place and see what difference it can make.